noticed the algae on the side of my tank had started to get a little out of control, and I decided it was time to give it a good cleaning. At first, I decided to use a paper towel, but it was not working well enough for my liking. So then I went in with a rough-sided sponge. The sponge definitely made things quicker and easier, so that will be my new method. Also, I noticed the algae growth on my filter had gotten completely out of control, so it was time to give that a deep cleaning as well. The plan was just to rinse everything off with scalding hot water, but I decided to take the algae off by hand. I kind of like the way it feels. I know some people think it's gross. The filter lip hangs above the water and directly under the light, and I think that's why the algae got so bad in the first place. So it's just going to need a little more cleaning than usual. I think the water was hot enough to actually kill off the algae, so hopefully it won't grow back as quick, but just to make sure, I went in with a wet sponge. And with just about 5 minutes of work, the filter was up and running and looking brand new again. The tank was also in tip-top shape once again.
Part 5 of cleaning up my mom's fish tank to surprise her for her birthday. I finally was able to put everything back in the fish tank, which was cool because I got to design it the way I wanted to design it. Put the backdrop on, had to tape that up, really secure it because I did not want that to fall. And then I started hosing some water into the filter after putting on the filter because you got to help the filter filter. Now it was time to put the light on, which was it wasn't difficult. It's just that there's this like base to it that was kind of heavy that would pull it off of the fish tank. So I had to strap it around like the base so that it wouldn't tug on the light and yank it off. That's what it looks like with the light on and with the blue light. So shout out to the employees for all of their help. They were super awesome, but I had to get fish that can all live together in peace and harmony. They wouldn't fight or they wouldn't gang bang on each other. That's what the fish tank with the fish looked like. Last part, it's out now.
You can't see Pickle yet, but part 2 of cleaning out Pickle's fish tank and redoing it. So that bag is full of all the gross grass stuff. And now I need to get all the water out and the rest of the gross stuff. And I'm gonna put the fish in there. Also, if everybody's saying the water was gross and brown and green and like deadly for fish, this is water straight from the tank. Water that's been in there maybe 3 weeks, completely crystal clear. And safe for fish, because I do water test. The only reason I let it overgrow for like a month is because for some reason the fish just really like it when that green stuff gets in there, but I hate looking at it. Time to get out to fishies. Number 1, this is Pickle's friend. Pickle's other friend that was impossible to catch. Last but not least, Pickle. So Pickle's too big for the net now. Update, I got him in. He's so much bigger than the other 2. Now we need to quickly drain the water all out of here and then fill it up with new water and then do all that. I'll start scooping the water out in these cups and pouring it into this bucket. And I'm going to keep doing this until it's light enough to carry into the bathroom. About halfway. Come back for part 3. This is taking longer than I expected, but...
When I initially started posting about this bowl setup for my blind betta Casper, a lot of people were wondering how I was going to clean this. I think those questions stem from a broader misunderstanding of how maintaining aquariums really should work. For maintaining any aquarium, you should never be fully cleaning it out. Nothing needs to be scrubbed under tap water, nothing needs to be rinsed out. The only thing you need to do, and the only thing you should do, is water changes, which is what I'm showing right here. Unless, of course, there's some algae growth in which you can just gently remove that with some algae cleaning tools or a toothbrush. An established aquarium has a very necessary and vital established bacterial colony. And improperly maintaining your aquarium can cause that to die off, which can be very harmful for the inhabitants. But the good news is proper maintenance is quick, simple, and I was done in less than 10 minutes.